Ladies and gentlemen and ladies, welcome to the one-on-one segment. Today we have amazing gentlemen wenye tumeketi chini na wao tukapiga story na wao, Masterways Real Estate, a company which doesn't need more introduction because the gentlemen will introduce the company and we're gonna have fun. And today we are privileged to have an amazing company which just turned 25 years, that is Masterways. And tuko na introduction ambayo tutafanya hapa, starting on my right hand side. Karibuni sana first of all.
Thank you. My name is Geoffrey Gitonga. I'm a founder director of Masterways Real Estate, and I'm also the CEO of Masterways Real Estate. And that is what I do every day. I'm in charge of the entire organization. Thank you. I'm sure we will have amazing discussion today.
Yes.
25
really.
years is not a short period.
25 years is not a short period.
My name is George Kamau Kalondo. I'm also a director, a founder of the company, and I also have another title as a CPM, that is Chief Property Manager with Masterways Real Estate. And well, that is it. We are good to go.
My name is David Wagai Getonga. I'm also a founder of this company, Masterways Real Estate. I am a director, and I also have another title, Chief Operations Manager. I do operations in every day. So that is what I do in every day of my work.
Yes. So we find like everybody has different functions of the company. Who came up with the idea of starting Masterways?
If I can remember vividly, what happened is sometimes in December 95, we sat somewhere in a hotel up country in Nyahululu, and in the course of the discussions, that is when we felt that the experience we had after being employed for so many years, we felt that time was ripe, to start a company. And basically the idea was floated there on the table. And as far as I'm concerned, I can say that is where it started from. So we were the three of us, having a cup of tea somewhere, and the idea came, and we never looked back.
Is there anything you disagreed with these two gentlemen at any point?
These gentlemen are so amazing.
Yeah.
We know each other. We know each one of us.
Yeah.
We know each other. And the time we started this company, we were the three of us. And we floated the idea. And we went so loud, and we took coffee, we ate bajia, we did everything. And we came with the idea. We said, one day we should start our own company so that we assist millions of people, so that we see some millions of people going ahead. That is how we started.
In the process, of course, in the process of making the company, which is one memorable moment everyone remembers? In the process of making company, of course, kutakuwa na hapa kule. What is the most memorable moment you can remember in the process of creating this amazing company?
If I may say something on that,
Yeah.
Let me say something about the word Masterways itself, where it came from. We were employed somewhere else by a very reputable firm, and having been there for so many years, we really felt that we had, mastered this art of real estate. So that is how we came with the word masters. So masters, when we went to that Sharia house to search for the name, and we could not go through, but somewhere along the way, somebody within that office assisted us and told us, can you add ways at the end of this word master so that the word can be complete? And that is how the word Masterways was born, having felt that we have really mastered everything that we have been taught by the previous employer. So that is something that I really cannot forget.
What is memorable for me is when we started this company, 1 week down the line, after we have opened the office, created the company and opened the office, a very small office, by the way, very tiny office. We were paying 3,000 shillings, subtenants. But 1 week down the line, and remember, we had agreed between us, this thing should never leak because we are employed. It should not leak. So it should be confined within ourselves. Maybe if we shall move away from our current employment, maybe it is after 3 years or so. But after 1 week, the matter had leaked. How it leaked, I don't know. But after 1 week, I was the first one to be called by the board of directors of where we were employed. And when I got into the boardroom, I could tell you things were not good. Because the MD was always like this. And then the first question was, you have opened an office, and the company is known as Masterways Properties. True or false? I mean,
It's true.
it is true. So I said true. Now, that is dangerous. That is sabotage. Business espionage. Then I was given 2 choices. Remember, it is after 1 week. So we have an office somewhere with 1 member of staff, no business. 0 business. Then you have to choose between 2. Either you work for this organization, or you go and work for that organization that you have opened. So the choice is yours. And I stayed for a while thinking about it. I want to suggest that the Holy Spirit must have talked to me, and I said, I want to work under the new company. And then I was told, if that is the case, just walk out. One of the directors took me off, and then I was escorted. And that is the beginning of Masterways. So that was quite memorable. Even today,
Yes.
25 years down the line, that is memorable.
At any point, will you describe each of you as risk takers? And what are the major risks that you've taken for the company to be here right now?
That's a good question. In fact, we have taken a lot of risk, especially when we went to the small office. We had no business. We had only 1 property in Ikino, in Kiabu. Imagine that. We had only 1 property. Imagine all of us in a small office, and we have only 1 property. There's no income. There's no salary. That is a risk. And we were seeing with that client, one could come out of the office so that the others can, so that the one can see the client and the others goes out. That is how we risk.
The day you sat down and did an amazing branding, kulikuwa na tofauti ya the logo before and the logo you have right now. Who came up with the logo ya kitambo?
I remember it is Mr. Kamau.
Yes.
No, Mr. Gitoga
Yeah.
came with the house. Mr. Kamau came with the... I remember... I also came with the chimney.
Yeah.
I came with the chimney. That is how we came with the log. There's another thing. The way the log is stated, we all of us came with something there. Everyone came with something. Mr. Gitoga came with the first house. Then the other house came with Mr. Kamau, and he came with the chimney. That is how we came. But that logo has taken us for the last 25 years. That is our achievement. And that is very important. Because and that is the logo that we did in Nyahururu when we are starting that company. That is what I remember.
And by the time we were rebranding early this year, the team that decided to sit down so that we can come up with this idea of rebranding. When they came to the directors to propose that we may have a rebrand of everything that we are doing, we told them basically, you know, the logo that we have is perfect. It's good. This is what we have worked with. How are you telling us to change something that you know, we have been with for the last 25 years? And later on, we realized that we needed really to rebrand it. And you can now tell the kind of brand that we are having. The logo, the new logo.
Yes.
Wow, fantastic.
Yes.
Nice.
Communication is a key factor in any organization. How do you, each of you, how do you prefer communicating to your staff?
Communication can be done in many broad ways. For instance, as a director, the way you dress, you are communicating to your guys how they should dress. So if you are in a tie and you know, you are smart in a suit, then I'm sure those guys will even copy you. Coming to this other kind of communication, there is also the social part of it. As a director, you know, you don't have to wear that stone face always. Sometimes you relax and you know, laugh with these guys, so that they relax and work in a, you know, in a relaxed environment. And that is why, in fact, if I may say, I think we have one of our employees who is almost 22 years, 20 or 22 years old within the company. So if their communication was bad, actually that kind of stuff may not have been there.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, you know, number one is we are hands-on people. Other than being founders and directors, we are not like other directors out there, where, you know, the big man syndrome. So, you know, for us, we are co-workers. We are together. We work together. We show them by example. We are hands-on people. But one thing I cherish in communication, personally, is written communication. You know, I like communicating, you know, in written form. I'm one individual where I would communicate something verbally, but follow it up with an email, just to confirm what we have discussed. And that's what I prefer, because when you communicate, you know, in writing, it is on record. Verbally, you can say I was misquoted and things like that, but when it is written, then it is on record. So, and that's what we encourage our people, that you know, always write, communicate. And when you communicate in good English, not English with errors and things like that. And when you're also communicating the verbal communication, you know, also do it well.